Over the past few years, we've seen Hyundai Motor Group, that's Hyundai, Genesis and Kia, work on bringing a range of new plug-in vehicles to market. These have included plug-in hybrids like the Hyundai Sonata plug-in hybrid, Hyundai Ioniq plug-in hybrid, Kia Niro plug-in hybrid and Kia Optima plug-in hybrid. They've also included all-electric models like the Kia Soul EV and Hyundai Ioniq EV. As of the start of this year, however, neither Hyundai nor Kia had produced a plug-in vehicle capable of more than 130 miles, about 210 kilometers per charge, in real-world rather than rated conditions. Back in January at CES 2018, however, we saw the first longer-distance vehicle from either brand in the form of the Kia Niro Concept EV. Previewing an all-electric version of the popular subcompact crossover that Kia says will enter into production this year, Kia claimed the Niro EV concept would manage around 238 miles, matching the range of the current Chevrolet Bolt EV. Now, Hyundai has joined the long-distance EV game by revealing the Kona EV ahead of the Geneva Motor Show. And while we don't yet know launch timings or pricings in relevant markets around the world, it's a very impressive car indeed. So here are the important bits thus far and why you should keep this new subcompact crossover SUV on your radar. First up, range. In order to make the Kona EV as appealing to as many buyers as possible, Hyundai is going to offer the Kona EV with a choice of two different battery pack options. The first is a 39 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which offers a claimed 186-mile, 300 kilometers range per charge on the new WLTC test cycle. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. It's the new worldwide light vehicle test cycle, and that test cycle is far more representative of real-world driving situations than the old NEDC test cycle. I'll be doing a new video on it soon, but for now, the important thing is that this test cycle is reasonably representative of real-world achievable range. That entry-level battery pack is paired with a 99 kilowatt electric motor developing 395 newton meters, that's 291 pound-feet of torque. Top speed is electronically limited to 103 miles, that's 165 kilometers per hour, and the standard stoplight sprint hits 100 kph from standstill, that's 62 miles per hour, in 9.3 seconds. Opt for the larger battery pack with a 64 kilowatt-hour capacity, and the Kona EV gets a more beefy 150 kilowatt electric motor, which, while it produces the same torque, can accelerate the longer-range Kona EV to 62 miles per hour in 7.6 seconds. It also manages 292 miles, that's 470 kilometers, per charge. Talking of charging, there's an onboard 7.2 kilowatt charger as standard, and the Kona EV can also charge at a rate of up to 100 kilowatts via its combo CCS quick charge inlet, where infrastructure allows at least. Behind the wheel, the Kona EV offers user-adjustable regenerative braking using paddles on the steering wheel, as well as a shift-by-wire system. The removal of a standard shifter gives more room in the cabin, something that Hyundai is very keen to note. There's a twin LCD information panel, a 7-incher behind the steering wheel, and an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system in the centre of the car. There's also a combined head-up display, which Hyundai says will project pertinent information directly into the driver's line of sight. And worthy of note too is the standard inclusion of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as QI-compatible wireless charging for cell phones. Aside from the EV drivetrain, the Kona EV will come with plenty of advanced driver assistant features, including forward collision avoidance with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, and intelligent smart limit warning. It also has something called a driver attention alert, a feature which monitors driver input and compares it to the vehicle's position in the lane, speed, and any distance to the car in front. If it detects the driver is being fatigued or if they have slow reactions, it recommends the driver to take a break. Similar to the Hyundai Nexo FCV we saw debuted earlier this year at CES 2018, the Kona EV gets also some semi-autonomous features at launch, including smart cruise control with stop and go, useful to relieve the tedium of being stuck in traffic jams, as well as lane keep assist. Sadly, the stop and go portion of the cruise control isn't completely hands-free because if the car comes to a standstill and is stopped for more than 3 seconds, the driver has to tap the pedal to re-engage the system. But in reality, it's still far nicer than having to play the right foot shuffle between brake and accelerator. As for driver comfort, the Kona EV will come with 8-way electronically adjustable drivers and front passenger seats as standards, seat 5 in total, and accommodate 332 litres, that's 11.7 cubic feet, of luggage. Of course, all I've shared here is directly from Hyundai's spec sheets and press releases for the Kona EV, and it doesn't talk about price or vehicle rollout plans. But assuming it goes on sale at around $35,000 to $40,000, it could be a serious competitor to the Chevrolet Bolt EV. Granted, the Bolt will win on luggage capability, but the Kona EV could have it beaten on range and practicality. We'll have to wait until launch and relevant pricing has been announced before saying for sure. So watch this space. That's it. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time.